Irashaimase! Hello and welcome to Fitaurus Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Fitaurus. It's time once again for Shoot 'em Up Saturday, and on the menu this Saturday we have Star Soldier R, one of the last titles released in the Star Soldier series, and a Wiiware exclusive. What kind of taste will it have? Let's get cooking and find out. Star Soldier R released in 2008 on the Wii Shop Channel as a Wiiware exclusive. Developed and published by Hudson Soft, the title almost feels like a proof of concept or a tech demo more than a full game. As far as the gameplay is concerned, it's more a time attack than your traditional shoot 'em up. And diving into the game, I'll go and show you kind of a little bit of what we have mode-wise. So under the start menu, we have the 2-minute mode and the 5-minute mode. In those, you have infinite lives, but a set amount of time to set as high of a score as possible. In the 1 stage, or in the 5-minute mode, the 2 stages that you have available. There's also the quick shot mode. In that mode, you're trying to press the button for the shot as fast as possible, seeing how many shots per second you can get, and you've got about a 13-second window to do that in. So we'll show the game off in the 5-minute mode so you can kind of see a little bit of what we've got going here. It does have a nice 3D presentation, but as far as the look of the game itself, it's relatively basic. So we have the ability to adjust our speed, 3 different settings. Setting 1 or setting 2 really goes and feels about right. Setting 3 is just a little bit too fast. And we have our shot. There'll also be a couple other features that I'll explain once we actually get those particular options, or in this game, force. And you have with your shot, you have the 2 possible modes you can play it in. Auto, which basically gives you auto fire, which is really nice to use, or you have the ability to set things to manual if you want to play it as a more pure Star Soldier experience. As Star Soldier is kind of known for being a difficult title to play due to its need for really fast shot presses. But at any rate, I've collected 3 forces at the moment, and those force can be used in 2 possible modes. Right now they're set to defensive mode, where they're circling around the ship protecting me from enemies and shots, but I can change them to a more free mode where they're moving around the stage, shooting at the enemies and providing additional firepower. And that's the mode I generally prefer them in, as it helps keep the crowd under control. We're just about at the end of stage 1. Those 2 eyes that we shoot at the end, if you happen to destroy them at the same time or very, very close to it, you'll get a really nice score bonus. So, the boss, since this is a time attack, this is where we can go and gain time. The faster we take out this boss, the faster we'll be able to get to the 2nd stage. About 3:17, 3:18, 3:16, right around there is about the fastest I've been able to go and take this boss out. Once that, we get our nice little warp sequence to stage 2. So that's basically what we have here as far as gameplay is concerned for Star Soldier R. So the game itself, it's basic. Really, all it is just this score attack. It looks nice, it plays great, but there's just not much there. So there you have it. Star Soldier R served up for your enjoyment. As far as minus flavors are concerned, really, the game is just too short. And when it was available for sale, honestly, I kind of feel like the price they had set for it doesn't quite match the content that's there. It was 800 points on the Wii Shop Channel, which basically equivalates to about $8, which, you know, is fine for a lot of games, but the amount of content that's here, it would have been better if it was even just 500. Then there is the minor complaint that I have about all the background objects that we have to shoot sometimes, and larger enemies that are on top of that you won't be able to shoot because you're shooting the background objects and not the enemies you actually want to hit. It can be quite problematic at times. But on the plus side, it really does have a super clean, good, classic vertical scrolling shoot 'em up feel, definitely showing off the roots of the Star Soldier series. Although I haven't done a video on any of them on my channel, I have had plenty of experience playing them over the years, especially on TurboGrafx 16 and whatnot. So it's definitely one that I should get around to in the future. So, there we have it. I can't really give this title a recommend, and even if I could, it's one that's, well, not really available anyway, so the point is moot. But it is an interesting point of history as one of the last titles released in the series, and also available on a platform with like relatively limited distribution. I wonder if that's part of the reason why we didn't get more Star Soldier titles in the end. Well, at any rate, that'll just about wrap it up for this week's episode of Shoot 'em Up Saturday. As always, I want to thank you so much for coming out and joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.